That was For Those About to Rock, We Salute You by AC/DC here on SHMU FM 99.8 FM. Right, Frozen is the new. Is it Is it a new Pixar or Disney?
Disney Animation Studios, which is Disney's main in-house animation studio.
Now it's based on.
The credits say loosely based on. It kind of provides us framework for the story, but nothing beyond that.
It's sort of like the Ice Queen, isn't it?
The Snow Queen.
The Snow Queen. Anyway.
And the amount of praise that's been heaped on this film is just staggering. People are saying it's the best Disney film since the 90s Renaissance. If you're not aware of what this is a period where from 1989 to 1994, roughly, you had like Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, and Aladdin. That those are referred to as by the Disney files. Let's call them as the kind of second Renaissance.
Yeah.
The first Renaissance was like Fantasia and stuff. That's what's referred to as 90s Renaissance Disney. I won't go that far. But I will say this is a wonderful film that you should definitely go and see. Plot: two sisters, one who's ordinary, one with power to freeze everything. The very very early on, as little girls, the sister with icy powers injures the normal sister. So what the king and queen decide to do is they take the regular sister to this group of trolls. They will essentially erase her memory that her sister ever had magic powers. So they grow up, and she tries her best. The sister with the ice powers tries her best to control her powers, but as an adult, it's kind of overtaken her, and she's isolated. She essentially has to stay in one room all day and wear gloves all the time. And the normal sister just wishes that she could go out of the castle and kind of see the wider world, So one of the few occasions the sister comes out, because obviously classic Disney trope, the king and queen are now dead. So the line passes to the sister with the ice powers. So it's her coronation day, and what then happens is what this might be considered a mild spoiler, but because it's not in the trailer, but you get the idea that it's that she freezes the kingdom, but it's not explained in the trailer why. So if you don't want to know why, turn your ears away for like 30 seconds, because I think this is really funny. At the coronation, Chris covering his ears there. At the coronation, the normal sister meets someone who she essentially instantly falls in love with, and within the day, she's decided that this guy she met at the start of the day, she wants to marry this guy who she literally met at the start of the day. The sister refuses, and thus turns this entire kingdom into an ice kingdom, essentially. I thought that was really clever, because what it does, it kind of pokes fun at the Disney cliche without turning into Shrek, but at the same time knowing that it has to obey the kind of Disney cliche. And what then happens is the normal sister essentially sets out to free the kingdom from eternal winter with the help of this one guy and his reindeer and the talking snowman that you will have seen in the trailer.
The talking snowman is hilarious.
I thought he would be spectacularly annoying from the trailer, but he's really, really funny.
Yeah. I get the feeling that the reindeer is also hilarious.
He's not as good as he could be. He's not like Maximus, the horse from Tangled.
I was hoping he'd be another Maximus.
Because Maximus is awesome.
Yeah, he's the best comedy horse ever. And that includes Donkey, despite the fact that he's not a horse.
So yeah, I thought this film, you'd have to see how it holds up in 5 years' time against the true Disney classics. But I'd say it's probably, and I really liked some of the most recent Disney films like Tangled and Princess and the Frog. I had a few nitpicky issues with it, but other than that, I thought this film was practically perfect. It's just I thought the writing was really, really clever and funny, as typified by that plot point about the guy she wants to marry having just met him on the same day, and this leads to lots of extended conversations about how she has lots of conversations about how can you meet someone and then fall in love with them on the same day. True love doesn't work like that, etc., etc. Like, the snowman is hilarious. His from the opening line, I knew it was going to be funny, because I'm not sure if this plot point comes in the trailer, but one of his plot points is he wants to see what summer looks like, and come on, that's inherently funny.
That's quite. I like that.
and he gets to sing a song about how he wants to survive to see the summer. There's one occasion during the song. I'm going to give this away. It is the best joke in the film, but it was so. There's one occasion where he's singing. The song pauses, he comes across a puddle, he goes around the puddle and then just goes, "Happy Snowman," as part of the song. I just thought that was brilliant. The songs are really, really fantastic, with the exception of one, but we'll get to that in a while. You may well have seen the Let It Go song. That's push for Oscars has been very heavily publicised. Now, I'm not sure about this, they put the film's best sequence, which is the sequence with that song in it, on YouTube, on the official Disney Animation YouTube channel, to get that song more considered for Oscars, and it went up like 2 days ago and has 2.5 million views.
Wow.
So if you want to see the film's best sequence in HD quality,
YouTube.
It's on YouTube. But that particular sequence is absolutely wonderful. And I don't know, I really, really loved watching this film because it does, whereas something like Tangled feel, as much as we all like Tangled, this has a much more kind of classic Disney feel. If you just compare the songs in particular, they have a much more classic feel, but with the exception of one or two, particularly the I've Got a Dream song, I don't remember what the songs in Tangled sound like.
Yeah.
Whereas all the songs from this, I can tell you that they have a much, much more classic Disney feel, and it just feels like, and obviously the animation, it's one of those animated films where you could literally frame the artwork and sell it. But yeah, it's one of those films that does actually restore your faith in animated cinema. It's like, I don't care if I can sit through Turbo, Freebirds, and Planes. I can have one of these for every 3 Freebirds, Turbo, and Planes that I sit through, and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
So it got the best response you can possibly get from a film, which is, I immediately want to go back and see it again. and I have been listening to all of the songs on YouTube for about the last day and a half. There are a few nitpicky problems with it, one of which goes into spoilers, so we won't say that. But the other song was, I didn't think one of the songs particularly worked. It kind of works more after you've seen the film, but on the YouTube video of it, it had the probably the best and yet most generic puts down for these kind of musical type songs that you get in musicals, which is, this song sounds like High School Musical.
That's never good for a musical film.
Although on a video of Life's a Happy Song from the Muppets, someone posted that sounds like High School Musical, and that song is awesome. So each to their own, I guess. But yeah, the one song just didn't particularly work for me. But still, I'm going to give it 9 3/4 out of 10.
Wow, I think that's possibly the closest we've had to a 10 from you on this show ever.
Yeah, I think I gave I mean, it's practically perfect apart from the two little problems I had with it. Well, that song is a fairly big problem, but the rest of the film is so wonderful you kind of forgive it thinking about it afterwards.
An amazingly high score, and I'm very impressed. I do really want to go and see it. Incidentally, there was a trailer kind of sequence teaser bit of the reindeer and the snowman chasing after the snowman's nose, i.e. the carrot. Is that in the film, or is
like the